Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Mahala Monday. Thank you very much for joining us this evening for another fascinating, wonderful episode. Really looking forward to it. My name is Dugald. As always, I'm never alone because the person who provides the magic, the gravitas, the flow, the energy. I don't know what else. Rhoda is here. Hello.
Hello, Dugald. Hello, Dugald. Thank
going?
you for the intro. I'm good. I'm happy to see you. Always happy to see you on a Monday.
Lovely.
So yeah, lovely to have everybody
good to be
else.
seen.
It's good to be seen. Like you always say, you're the pretty one between the two of us. So yeah.
Who said that?
So you. Every week
Why
I have
do
to
you
hear
not-
how gorgeous you look, how
Why do
beautiful
you not have to
look.
tell people what I tell you behind the scenes? Yo.
Tonight's my night to throw you under the bus.
This is what the view looks like. Got it.
Now you see what I see all the time. Welcome everybody. So as I always say, make sure you have your cup of coffee there, your tea, your plate of food, and don't forget, for those that have the glass of wine, please have your glass of wine ready.
Don't forget, you can always pour us one this way. And if you are enjoying a good wine, then definitely fill us in on the comments below. And speaking of that, we look forward to your comments and questions that you have because it is going to be a very fascinating show this evening. But more importantly, do us the big honor and the big favor. Do definitely like and subscribe. We want you to do that as soon as possible for us, of course, so we can spread the love and bring you what Mahala is all about. And as you know what we do, we speak to people who really make such a positive impact to our world and people who make a significant difference, just trying to make life better. And sometimes it comes in ways that you don't really expect. But the one thing we all enjoy in life is a hero story or whether our hero or heroine, the person goes through life and you went through this and that and go through your challenges and somehow you get to the other end, we all learn from that. But here's the weird thing about people who do that. They never look at themselves as heroes. Do you know what I mean? They always humble, they always like, oh no, I was just,
Yeah.
They don't look at like I'm really try to make a difference. And this is really the key here. Now imagine if we all start doing that, how the world will change. But enough said, because this is what I say it is about, but what do you introduce? You.
Must I introduce or you
I
introduce?
I throw you under the bus.
You throw me under the bus. So
But you can hear laughter there, it's not Rhoda.
It's not me.
Yeah.
I've got a co-presenter here laughing with me on my side here. So it is a fabulous, fabulous person we got here today. And you know what? It's very appropriate right now, because there's a lot of matriculants, obviously, that need to see this. There's a lot of parents that need to see the show tonight because our guest tonight has experienced so much. And the life in a very short space. And there's a lot of matriculants out there, a lot of parents out there that actually need to hear this. Guardians as well, because it's not always parents, it's guardians as well, that actually need to hear the show tonight. And hear it from a point of view of one of the matriculants that's been through so much and how she has gotten out to the other side. And she's here to tell us all about it. Today we've got Monique Februarie in the studio.
Hello, Monique. Hello, Monique. Bling, bling, ting, ting. What is it?
What is it?
Tinsel,
Oh, clock that.
Clock that.
We learned that today, guys.
Clock that.
Clock that.
Clock that.
Is that clock that?
Clock that.
Oh, birdie bird.
No, Dugald, don't give your
I
age
think
away.
you're just old.
Don't give your age away.
I only see that now. I thought it was this. I'm sprinkling dust here. Clock that.
Clock that, Dugald. Clock that.
Okay. Welcome, Monique.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
Oh, we have you here.
I'm sorry we're having such a, but this is it, because ever since you've been here, we've been in such a
Oh,
joyous
wow.
mood having
Oh, wow.
you here.
It's so
and
true.
it is really that, but this is really in essence what I meant, because your story is a bit of a hero story.
Oh, yeah.
Your story has touched many people. It has shaped basically the lives of many, many young people ever since you've gone through Matric and over the last 5-6 years that you're doing this. And of course, firstly, tell us. So you on the socials, you are known as MomoFebs.
Yes.
MomoFebs.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I'm not going to give your age away, but if people misspell it, they're going to call you Mama Febs. Ting that. Oh, not what's it?
No,
Clock it.
Clock it. Sorry, I was going to say click it, clock it.
But the ting is also good. Okay. So MomoFebs,
Yes.
where does that come from?
MomoFebs. Actually, it's so weird. I don't know. My friend, she said my number is like my name is Monique Februarie, and then she saved it as like MomoFebs. And then after that, I was like, you know what? Let me change that into my Instagram handle.
Oh, wow.
Then I changed it to my Instagram handle, and then all of a sudden, I was just like MomoFebs, yeah, MomoFebs.
Yeah.
And also, how can I say, like I was saying, are you talking about viral MomoFebs?
Yeah.
So okay,
Yeah.
so basically, when was it? 2020. You know, when it was lockdown, it was COVID-19.
Yeah.
And then I was just a normal girl in a room, just chilling on Instagram, and someone's like, download TikTok. I downloaded TikTok, started making videos out of nowhere. Just 100K followers, and that's how I built. And I started just putting content out there, like about myself. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So tonight, all those followers are actually going to learn quite a bit about you.
Yes.
All right. Well, this is fantastic because we want to talk about your story because you come with a very, very strong message.
Yes.
Tell us about you.
So,
Where are you from?
Okay, so I'm Monique Februarie. I was born and raised in River. 2 years ago, moved to Vredenburg. We lived in a nice average house for my mother, my father, my brother. And yeah, we were just there, yeah.
Having a like time.
Yes, having a liquor time, and yeah. So
Yeah.
that's Monique Februarie, basically. And also
We've got you.
And also, Monique Februarie is just known as, a jolly person out there, people's person, just like making people smile. And that's just the type of person I am.
I want to ask you this. Mom and Dad, are they watching this right now?
Sorry?
Your mother,
Probably my mother is.
She's
yeah.
watching us. I just got to say,
Yes.
your wonderful daughter is an outstanding person. One of the most outstanding people we've ever met. And I want to
Definitely.
say that to you, Mom. Well done.
Well done.
Really outstanding. And I'm not saying that. I'm not taking this as a cheap compliment because you inspired me so much. In that 5 minutes we spoke, I want to be like you. This is truly outstanding. So there you are. Now you're in Vredenburg, but you are studying right now.
Yes, I'm studying. So I'm studying at UWC. Education foundation phase. Took me a very long journey to get where I'm at right now. I matriculated in 2021. It was tough, everyone knows it was COVID time.
I was just going to ask you now.
It was so difficult during those times, and we had to stay at home, learn online, and you're still figuring yourself out. Anyways, I matriculated 2021, but unfortunately, I failed Matric. And with that, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. Like there's always a good in a bad. Like you always have to look at the end of the tunnel, the light, the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
So so basically I failed Matric. After I failed Matric, I found out, and I was, I don't know, that news hit me really bad.
I was gonna say.
I was emotional, I was crying, I was depressed, and I'm just grateful for my friends for, sorry.
Sure. Oh, of course.
I'm just grateful for my friends for also taking me out of that situation, and God definitely to take me out of that situation. And I pushed through, and I went to apply again to rewrite. And I told myself, you know what, Monique, this is not the end of the world. There's a lot of things out there. And I can still remember when I was little, I always told my mommy, I want to study, I want to study, I want to study. And if I wasn't going to take that step, I was going to disappoint little Monique. And and I took that step and I decided to go rewrite my so I filled maths and science. Yes,
yeah.
Maths and science.
Not easy subjects.
No, it's not easy
That's my trauma. It was bad, and I failed maths and science, and then I decided, you know what, I am gonna go rewrite, and then I decided to go in a different direction. And when I took that direction, I decided I'm gonna do math lit. And I took math lit. I took math lit, and then I decided to write physics and English. Then I left physics because I told myself, you know, you failed, so let's pick up yourself, pick up yourself and don't, be gentle on yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you can do this, you can. If you can't, you can't. And I can still remember my mother was like, Monique, just rewrite it. But once in my life, I just made a decision for myself and I was like, I'm just going to rewrite English and I'm just going to rewrite math lit. And that's what I did. And I rewrote math lit. And I didn't pass with a bachelor's, but it's not the end of the world at the end of the day. Life doesn't end when you don't get a bachelor's. It's a small milestone in your life, and you must just give yourself grace and be kind, with yourself.
I do believe there's a comment, sorry.
Let's have a quick look there, Monique, because your story is so fascinating because it is a story that is really just fixed on a never give up attitude, which is remarkable. Hubert says, what's the biggest misconception people have about content creators? Because that's what you are doing now, isn't it?
Yes, 100%.
Thanks, Hubert.
Thank you, Hubert.
I feel like...
Oh, there's another one.
And what do you hope your followers feel when they watch or hear your content?
I would want them to hear or see that, just be true to yourself. I'm always real. Whenever I post, I'm always genuine. I try to relate with people more because that's how you grow and you help people because that's the end goal. We need to help each other. And some content creators are more they don't show the real side. And where I choose to be different of this is me, take me as I am.
Exactly. And I'm just listening to you and I'm thinking to myself, and I know I'm just taking you back to school now again a bit. So being in Matric, even prior to Matric, were you kind of, okay, what do I want to become one day when you got to Matric? Because if you're looking at what you're studying now, or what you're studying at this point in your life, compared to when you were at school, was that something you could kind of on the same level?
No, not actually. I actually wanted to be a psychologist.
Yeah?
Funny enough, I wanted to be a psychologist.
But aren't you kind of doing that indirectly with your influencing?
Yes. Basically, yes. So
360.
Yes, somehow it always works. Because I knew I wasn't book smart, or when it comes to reading, that's not my strength. So I was just you know what? I'm just gonna go with the flow. What really pulls my interest, what I really enjoy.
Oh, wow.
And focus on your strengths and more than your weakness, because if you focus more on your weakness, you're gonna mislook your strengths.
Oh, wow.
Hey, that's something you should say every day, and I'm gonna use that. That's a brilliant line. So there you are, obviously, because now then you repeat the Matric subjects, the one or two that you had to do, and then from there, what do you do next?
So after that, when I rewrote, I applied. Funny story. I applied at universities with my failing marks and my, I don't even know what I passed in, but it wasn't a bachelor. That's all I know. And I applied at every university, and I just got rejected. But I was just I'm gonna get into university. I don't know how, but I'm gonna get into university. I would hear nothing. And then I applied, got rejection letters, and then Rosebank, I studied there last year. And then Rosebank called me. Oh, I called them, and I was like, "Yo, can you just please, like, I just wanna study. That's it." And they're like, "Okay, there's a course that you can do. It's called ECD, Early Childhood Development, and after that, you can get into the degree space." Then I was like, "Okay, perfect." I spoke to my mommy, and I was like, "Okay, this is what we're gonna do." And my mom was like, "Okay." She was like, "Fine." First she was like, "Oh, money, you know.
Shame,
But you know, at the end of the day, I think having supportive parents is the best. Like they just there whenever, like despite what, like they just there. And I started studying at Rosebank, and then after I completed the course. And that's where I got into UWC. But it was a whole process. So with UW, for example, if you apply with, how can I say? If you apply with your, not your matric results, basically the short course that I did, I applied with those marks, and you still have to give your matric certificate, but it felt like UWC really just gave me like a second chance in education, where they looked past the fact that, you know, I failed basically. Yes,
because you've proven your worth now. You had the thing from Rosebank, and you've done your supplementaries, which is brilliant. Hold that thought there, because I want to go back to the question that Hubert has also touched on in terms of what you want people to take away from the show. But we do have some more on-air comments, and if you do have a comment, then please pose it for us. Mark Sauls, hello.
Hey, Mark.
I love the name Mark. I love it as well. He says, happy to have Monique join us here on Mahala Monday. It takes a lot of courage and strength to speak up about the hardship of Matric. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
That is wonderful. It is that, and it's great to hear Mark say that as well. But it is. Monique Februarie, how are you? He says, "Hi, I'm here, Monique. Super proud of you." All right, is that a family member?
It's my brother.
Oh, nice. Mishka Golai says, "Keep being who you are, Monique. We love you so much." Oh, that is it. And there's Matthew Turner, who says, "Wow, amazing, Monique. Super proud of you." So many people are so proud of you, and it is wonderful. Obviously,
can we get the tissue?
You're overwhelmed, and when you see messages like that.
I have a support system, a big support system.
But
now I'm a very anxious person, so yes.
Hubert says, people often scroll to escape. Do you think your content gives people a break from reality, or does it help them face their reality?
I feel like facing it definitely, because if they give me a problem, I have a solution to it. For example, with people were asking me like, you didn't pass your matric, you didn't get a bachelor's, how did you get into university?
Yeah.
Then I take them through that steps of, you know.
This is what I did.
This is what I did. Like, go rewrite. After you rewrite, go find out by university or a student advisor to get you like a short, to get yourself into a short course. So there's always a solution. Whatever I put out there, there's always a solution to life.
Let me ask you this, because isn't it weird sometimes? We have another.
Just a quick one.
Just sorry.
We just had some roses there for a split second.
You saw, we have this walking blanket from time to time in studio.
We just needed to get the tissue here.
What do you call it?
Clocket.
There you go. The blanket
Thank
fell.
you for the tissue.
It's now disappeared. But yeah. More on-air comments, and definitely keep them coming. But when you see those sort of comments,
Sorry?
when you see that sort of heartwarming comments, I mean, clearly this is fantastic, because I find it fascinating that people would ask you, because you have so courageously, really, this things, I must tell you this, I wasn't joking when I said this to you earlier off air, and I said it to you now, I said it to your mum as well. It takes so much courage to put yourself out there with all our flaws, because normally what we see is what we put out there in any shape or form in life is what we want society to see from us. But to put out everything, flaws, strengths, everything, says this is where blah blah blah, those strings here, there we go, take it, leave it, or take it or leave it, and you do that, and people. And
Wow.
That's big strength.
It's big, big stuff.
That's proper.
Thank
I
you.
do believe there's more on
Yeah.
the comments there. Wow.
Let's see. This is what are the comments that we have there? Jason Smith says
Aw.
math lit is in fact lit.
Jason. Hey there, Jason. Hubert.
One thing that really stands out above you is your consistency and courage. Your journey is proof that persistence pays off in going, because your story will inspire more people than you know. That is from
wow.
Hubert. Thank you, Hubert. And that is a really beautiful message, Monique.
Yes.
That really is. So, Matric in itself, you went through all of that emotion. Because obviously when you got your box, sorry, and I don't want to take you back there, but you must have been devastated.
Yes.
There's obviously now you got to go face mom and dad. There's like a whole story. The brother is also now a bit disappointed. Although he said, I got you and all of that. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's a whole thing, isn't it? Then your friends help you through this.
Yes.
I'm just summarizing what you told us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then when you said to your mom said, no, just go do it again. That moment where you, can you still remember that moment where you went from, okay, let's go?
Not really, but I like I said, it was just something in me. Like it, even if I felt, it was like, it felt like I was born with it.
Look at that.
I felt like, it feels like I was born with it. Like it was, I think it was little Monique that was really like, that was really holding on to this, like this promise. Yes, the promising part.
Oh yeah.
Like even with my parents, my mother and my father, like they've been always so supportive. Like, and I feel like that's one thing that parents need to take into consideration is like be there for your kids, because you don't know what they're going through. Even just check in, or just don't be too harsh on them. They're young and they're still trying to figure out life, like on their own. It's hard enough, like you scaling on me here, and then I have to still figure and navigate the space where I don't even know where I'm in. Like I don't even. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
Because you know, here's the thing. I would imagine as a dad. I would imagine that every parent want the best for their children. They would want their children to work hard. And remember, as a parent, our only gauge is not whether. So I don't know if you're the eldest or the youngest or where you are, but
youngest.
The youngest. But if you know, so your gauge becomes your brother. Do you know what I mean? Like they'll measure you against your brother or something. But no parent would do that.
Yes.
You know, you're not going to measure. You're not measuring children against each other. So when you, dad or mom or whatever, you kind of reflect on your own experience when I was in your shoes. That is how I do it. I don't know how you would do it at our other parents, but that's how I look at it. But I think every parent wants the best for their child. And yes, I suppose we treat the successes and we're a little bit annoyed and upset when there's failings and things, or just general naughty. You know, then we hard, but we want to see effort, don't we?
100%.
You want to see effort, and it is what makes you grow. Because I want to ask you that, because now you're at UWC, you're still a content creator. What keeps you motivated? Because is it the people who's asking you all these questions? What keeps you
going for it? To be honest.
You don't know?
Yeah, I do know. I just need time. What keeps me motivated in academics, or do you mean like...
Yeah, both.
Academics, okay. So basically what keeps... my mother, my father only has grade 11. My mother only has grade 12. And when it comes to, I feel like breaking generational curses and trying to reach for the stars and wanting to do better for myself and my future. That's what keeps me motivated as a person. And when it comes to my content, I would want to definitely share it with everyone. Because there's maybe someone that's in my shoes that's feeling the exact same way. So that's my take on everything. So that's how I stay motivated when it comes to that.
And obviously, my question is education from ECD, early childhood development, to education. Is this where you found yourself eventually? Because I mean, we spoke off air as well, and it sounded like, look, yeah, I actually found myself. This is my passion, education, children. You know, so just a bit on that. How was that experience? Finding that.
I love the kiddies. I don't know. When I went last year on my practical, I did, as I said, I did early childhood development, and they were just so the sweetest. Like, oh my word. Sometimes I was just like, but I don't know. There's sometimes I'm just like, you know, when you get frustrated, but you just like, this child just steals my heart. Like I just got, like you have to like give in to them. Like they just.
Man.
I think that's where I realized like kids just like really like they steal my heart. Like I enjoy being around them, and also I feel like I just want to be the teacher that I never had. So I'm trying to do that to the best of my ability. Yeah.
And just listening to you, you obviously found that there was quite a bit of teachers that didn't live up to the standard of being there for you kids, supporting you?
100%, especially in Matric, I feel like, because I was considered as like, a slow learner. Yeah, that's some teachers really put that label on you.
Oh, that's terrible.
And yes, they do. And I can remember still, we were sitting, I understand like it was COVID that time, so they were rushing, they were also feeling pressured. And this teacher was like telling me, like I was telling you, ma'am, I don't understand this work. And she was like, I can't help you now and stuff like that. I think it's mainly probably it was maybe pressure that made people feel like that. But me looking back, I was a teenager. I was insecure, so I didn't look at it in that perspective. I was just looking as a teenager's perspective of you. I'm insecure. I don't have much confidence now. You're telling me this in front of my friends. So it's just like it's a lot that I want to do differently when it comes to to being a teacher. Yes.
And those are the things that stick with you. Those are the things that stick with you, I suppose. And what would, if you had to go, if you were able to go back in time, go back to grade 10 Monique or 11 or Matric Monique, what would you say to that person?
You're trying your best, no matter what. Mental health is important. Focus on yourself, make sure you're okay. And the rest will, if you're okay as a person, like if you're okay, then everything will just flow. Like,
It's deep.
Yeah, it's a bit too deep.
Sorry.
Like, wow. That
was great. It's great though. But are you scared to fail?
No. I got so many rejection letters. I'm not scared to fail, like literally.
You see now that answer there, what you just said now, nobody's ever said any more powerful thing. It's like when a person says, I've got nothing to lose, that's it. That's the most powerful thing somebody could say.
Wow.
You're not scared to fail?
No, not at all.
Are you afraid for not trying? Does that if you want to do
I try until I can't. Not even so I can't. My try always must try. Like it must continue.
Yes. You've proven that with UWC.
So you will regret it and you'll be upset with yourself if you never tried something that whether you fail it or not doesn't matter.
You must just keep going.
We've got on-air comments again, guys.
This is a very
keeping us busy here.
Yeah. C4J.
God.
Do you know him? Or her?
CJ.
C4J.
The C4J.
Oh, no.
Yeah. God bless Momo. Greater things in store for you. Jeremiah 29 verse, what's it? 11. Oh, wow.
C4J. Do you know C4J?
Tyron Februarie.
From Bobby.
From Mommy.
Don't that you go from strength to strength. Love you, Mom.
Oh, yeah, Mom. You've got a beautiful daughter, Mom.
Mom sent you a wonderful message.
She's so sweet. Thank you, Mom.
No, she is. She's a great mom because
yes.
It's outstanding. Wow.
And there's more comments.
And I'm sure Tyron is wonderful as well. Tyron's your brother, right?
Tyron's your brother.
Yes.
Got
Okay.
it. All right, so we got another comment. Let's
I think we're good. We can jump back.
all right.
Let's keep
But
the
mere
best for
fact,
last.
the mere fact that you say you're not scared of failing.
Wow.
When I asked you that, you said it straight away. I almost wanted to ask myself that question. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like anything in life, you commit to it, you do it, you see it through.
100%.
That is an outstanding
That is
quality.
outstanding quality in a human. Yeah.
That is a brilliant quality.
You know, I'm going to be very, very, I like sometimes throwing the Spanish in the works. But I tend to think, me personally, I get very upset as well because the school, they emphasize so much on more the students that's achieving. And they tend to forget about the
100%.
students that's actually struggling. And there's not even an in-between ground many times because it's more regarding, I need to get this kid with the good marks.
Yeah.
You know? So for me, it's like when you do first aid, when you come on a crash scene, you basically don't look at the person running around, you're looking at the person that's laying quietly there. And I think that's how schools should start looking at the fact that, you know what, if a kid is doing good, all good and well, they've got the ability, but the person that's struggling needs a bit of help.
Yes.
So I don't know, you still experience, I experienced that when I was at school.
Definitely, I feel like especially at schools and teachers, like they have to like approach it different and look at it at a different point of view. Like how can I say that, for example, when you lost my train of thought. Where's my thoughts running to, guys?
Well, it's basically when you're saying the teachers need to change your point, to look at it differently.
They need to look at it differently. Like my mommy she was a big believer in like, you know, the children that's struggling might be going through something at home. My mommy never looks at people like, you know, what's that saying? By the gefriet or something yes, like at Afrikaans saying.
You don't judge a book by its cover.
Basically.
Yeah.
And that's what she says, like, you know, I think schools must get more involved when it comes to that, to find find out more about that child that's struggling.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not even struggling because they're not smart enough or whatever. It's maybe something that they're dealing with at home, or the insecurities, because I know I dealt with a lot of insecurities back in high school where I had to, overcome those things, but it was difficult. It only happened like later in life, where I feel like it's our like responsibility as teachers and stuff to help the learners and become more, for them to become more confident within themselves and confident adults also, for the future. So yeah.
Sorry to go.
But on that, I mean, the teachers will do as much as they can. The parents.
Yeah, the parents.
On the other hand, what would be the ideal situation? This is not speaking for your parents, but for your parents or against them or anything like that. But what is there that parents can do better? Do we need to be more supportive? Do we need to be more at it? Make the child more at ease? And then hopefully on the school, what is there?
I feel like, in my opinion, with parents, I feel like sit down your child and, for example, if your child comes with a bad report and there was like a 4 on a 2, don't scowl the child out. Like, I feel like I'm already not that confident already now. You're coming and you're adding it more onto me.
But this is the reality.
Yeah, and it's sad. Because when I used to get a 4, it's so real. My mommy would praise me because she always told me, like, you're trying your best. Maybe you try your best. That's like the most important thing. You're trying your best. So, for example, if someone comes with a 2, your child comes with a 2, okay, let's go for ice cream and let's talk about it. Like, what's going on? Like, do you need help? There's a tutor. Must I speak to your teacher? Like,
just look something.
Yes, there's always something. Yeah.
To be more wary of your kids and just.
But that is probably something that will manifest more in, let's say, bigger children.
Yes.
children that hit grade 11 matric, maybe not in the ones who are just entering high school. Do you know what I mean? Because you're still a little bit playful.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about a great sense of responsibility from a child's perception. That is what I take out of it. But I promise you, like a bad mouth, yeah, you're gonna scream and shout as a parent, right? Do you know what I mean? Like but because it comes down to one thing, you got to ask yourself, how much effort was it? Now, when you matriculated, those circumstances were unique to the planet. It was COVID. You didn't have school. Do you know what I mean? You did like online. You were like the first batch. You saw your chummies and teachers like a year ago, and then all of a sudden, like, you know what I mean? It was a whole story. It was those circumstances were exceptionally unique and very, very difficult, and it's heartbreaking.
There's something, I'm going to talk from experience as well, and having a kid that actually suffers from anxiety, and I see those signs immediately. When we do a lot of graduations and that, and when I do see students, and I can see the first thing is hyperventilating. There's certain signs you start seeing. And I know what to do in that circumstances where I'll take the person, calm them down, tell them to breathe. So do you find maybe that's also something that at school, I mean, I only realized it much later, but I think that already starts in matric, grade 10, grade 11, that pressure. So the anxiety. And I'm finding more and more students experiencing this, and it's not being recognized. It's just like, come on, get over it, you know, or and this is where I think you spoke about earlier, your mental state, your mind. Do you think that's also an issue teachers really need to look at and say, okay, this kid really struggles? I mean, I know at varsity, I know for a fact that actually at UWC specifically, they actually have a separate room where kids that struggle with learning to be in groups like that, to sit separately. So I don't know if you know about this, but you need to go and find out. So UWC actually does have that and you can bring your dog if your dog keeps you calm. So I think that's lacking at school as well, because obviously the pressure of matric. Did you experience that as well?
The pressure of matric.
Yeah, and hyperventilating, the anxiety, pressure, feeling like the doors are closing in on you.
Definitely, I did, and I don't even know how I actually like genuinely coped with it. I think I was just like pushing through. Like my mom was obviously there, but you are in your own head, so you don't actually realize what you actually doing. You're just going with it, and I feel like that's when you start not focusing because you feel under pressure now. You feel that anxiousness. So yeah.
It's the reality, it's real.
And it's almost that time. So matriculants will be looking to you because it's like, yo, Monique, what do we do here?
Monique, what do we do?
What do you say to the class in 2025? What do you say to the guys? Because it's weeks now, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Wow. What do you say to them?
So class of 2025, try your best no matter what. Never give up trying. Just remind yourself that, you know, the world is your oyster. Like, you can take this and run with it for the rest of your life, because it's basically in your own hands, and it's all about your mindset. You just need to keep your head in the game, and everything will be good. Yeah.
Keep your head in the game.
Yes.
Hey,
Keep your head in the
love
game.
it. Clock it. Google clock it. There we go.
Do people do this all the time?
Yes.
Clock it.
I've never seen this. Have you seen it?
I saw it today for the first time.
Ah,
I was told to clock it today.
Yeah.
Do people do it all the time? Clock it.
Yes.
Oh, that was some powerful words there. Definitely, we needed to clock that.
And when you clock it, what does it mean?
Like,
it's the time.
like period, like yes.
You did it.
Oh, okay. I'm like, clock it is like, okay, it was, every time you say clock it, I want to go, it's like 6:42. You know what I mean? All right, got it.
Wow.
Am I giving my age away?
You're giving your age away, Dugald. Thank goodness you shaved your head. Otherwise, you would have seen all the grays. Oh, thank you so much.
My peers are trees. I'm so old, my ideas are not on a scroll.
Do you still have a booklet?
A what?
Oh,
A
my
booklet.
word.
The green
book.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure I have one, but no, I've got the card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's outdated, but like,
No, you still know. You
I still have the green book.
Still have the green book, yeah.
Don't be like that. You're relating now.
The booklet.
Yo.
No, I'm saying my idea is on a scroll, sweetie. This is before books. Scroll. Do you know when you're older? I'm this old. They discontinued my blood type. This is clear now.
that's great.
Where can people get you? Where can they go on social media and see you?
TikTok, Instagram, everywhere.
YouTube, Facebook.
YouTube, everywhere. Facebook. So YouTube is Monique Februarie. Instagram and TikTok, MomoFebs. And Facebook is Monique Februarie. MomoFebs, yes.
I like Momo.
Momo
It sounds
Febs,
like just flows of my Momo.
Sounds
Feb.
like an ice cream.
It does. Momo Feb.
I am sweet like a
There you go. You see?
I like it.
Listen to that.
Yeah. So people can check you out, of course, and that's where you tell your story. You keep inspiring
Yes,
people, and everybody has a lot of fun.
Yes, 100%.
I'm so glad.
The time of your life, literally.
Ayo, 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 ayo.
Brilliant. Monique, we wish you all the
Oh,
best for your
yeah.
future with your studies and everything that you continue to do. We wish you just only the best. But also a big, big thank you.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the greater part, really. A big thank you for sharing your story. And by sharing your story, you've inspired and helped and uplifted so many people, people you have never even met. And I truly hope that those people will one day reach out and just say to you, thank you, because you deserve the big thank you.
Oh, definitely.
Your courage is inspiring and it's absolutely phenomenal. And it's humbling for us to have a conversation with you. Really it is. Thank you so much.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It was I feel honored to share my story with you guys. Thank you very much.
And you laughed.
Yes.
And you laugh.
And cried and everything.
Everything.
Did you expect all of that?
No.
Clock it.
That do go?
Look, I didn't say I don't know. I just don't want to tilt my head.
Oh, sorry.
Monique, thanks again for being
Thank
with
you,
us.
Monique.
Absolutely wonderful to have you here.
Thank you very much, Ray.
Big pleasure. So there we have it, MomoFebs.
wow.
You gotta go on all the
MomoFebs.
platforms, whether it is TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you name it there. MomoFebs, of course, we had the details on the bottom of the screen. You can search it and go find her. The story is really phenomenal and also inspiring, but truly unique, truly South African, and it is not fabricated. This speaks of really what is going on. So this is real life, real emotion, real compassion, and it is there. So it is definitely worth for you to follow her, like her, subscribe to her channels and platforms that she's on, and definitely go check it out. But it is, I mean, I can't believe I actually, you know what, I'm thinking to myself how many times I have said in an interview to somebody that's so powerful. I don't think I've said it as many times as I have today. And it's got nothing to do with, because normally when we never know, we haven't interviewed somebody that's her age.
No, we haven't. It's the first one.
Yeah. So that's the one angle. So it's got nothing to do with ageism here or the fact that Rhoda's ID is written on in charcoal
the green.
or anything like that.
Book.
It has got nothing to do with that. But what it is we're talking proper strength here. And listen, you can feel it when you talk to this person.
Yeah.
You can feel it. I'm not saying this blindly. I've interviewed millions of people. You can feel it. There's something there. It's there. And boy, we got to thank her for that. So I'm telling you, you're going to be touched in ways that you want to be touched. And we're going to move together and everybody gets uplifted, which is wonderful.
Definitely.
That's my 2 cents, Rhoda.
That's it, Dugald. It was a fabulous interview. I loved it. And I'm looking forward to, after the show, still sitting having major chats. So thoroughly enjoying it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And last one, sorry, Dugald. I do actually have a last one.
Yeah.
Matriculants out there. Guys, please. You know what? It's like Monique said, it is have a time of your life. Just concentrate on what you can do and do your best. If you know at the end of the day you've done your best and that was the best you could give, and if you do fail, the end of all of that, it's not the end of the world.
No.
Go and look at Monique's video again on Mahala Monday and get inspiration on saying, you know what, for somebody that didn't even get a bachelor's, to then actually get into UWC. I mean, everybody knows when you're in school and they tell you, oh, you'll never get into varsity if you don't have a bachelor's. Hello, Monique showed everybody else differently and her determination to get it done. If you are determined to make a difference in your life, no matter what struggles, what obstacle comes your way, it's up to you to actually make that difference and move it a rock out of the way. It is possible. Monique showed us tonight it is possible.
Yeah. And you know what, in a nutshell, I mean, everybody teaches you the short story in life, you know, how to get from here to there in the quickest shape or form. And we all know we all have our own journeys. But this is the thing. Whatever you experience, you're not the first person on the planet to experience that.
Thank you.
If somebody else has turned it into a positive, then surely
you can do this.
You got to clock it.
You got to clock it.
That's it. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you back on the next edition of Mahala Monday. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. That was lekker.
It was very nice. I loved it. See you guys. Have a fabulous week.
Bye.